Hi guys, why I think the 2000s were the best decade. First, the music, the best time when pop music was actually good, with great singers such as Britney Spears, also Michael Jackson that passed away in that decade. The rise of pop punk like Sum 41, Avril Lavigne, The Old American Rejects, and many other independent bands. From the 2000 until 2008, every music video like Chris Meet Miami and other famous rappers showed expensive lifestyle, but the style ended after 2008 economic crash. It was also the birth of rappers like Eminem and Dr. Dre. They started in the 90s, but in the early 2000s they became really popular. As for the fashion, at the beginning of the decade there was the futuristic style Y2K. Later, thanks to singers like Soulja Boy and Eminem, the basketball baller aesthetic became popular not only among Afro-American hip-hop fans but also among everyone else as well. Girls mainly dressed up pink like Mac Bling aesthetic like Chappelle from High School Musical, and many other people dressed up like emo like Green Day and other pop punk bands. The emo aesthetic became pretty popular among many people. In the early 2000s, there was a very big animation movies such as Finding Nemo, Shrek, Madagascar. They were very popular movies, especially for those companies like Disney and DreamWorks. Aside from that, it was also the birth of the tuning era thanks to the three Fast and Furious movies, Fast and Furious 1, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. In this decade, there were many great teens TV series such as Sweet Life on Deck, Hannah Montana, Wizard of Waverly Place, iCarly, Natalie Classified School Survival Guide, that skyrocketed some actors and singers such as Selena Gomez and Miley Cyrus. Also, other very good TV series like West Coast Custom, Pimp My Ride, DOC, H2O. In gaming, it was an era of big changes. For the first time, 2D graphics became very good thanks to consoles such as Sega Dreamcast, the last Sega consoles, with very good arcade ports as every time by Sega. There was also PS2, most sold video game console in history, together with GTA series, GTA 3, Vice City and San Andreas. Also Gran Turismo for a masterpiece. For the first time, also Microsoft entered the console market with the Xbox, the Nintendo Wii console targeted towards casual gamers with Wii Sport and Wii Sport Resort. There has also been the switch to HD television with Blu-ray on the PlayStation 3. The PS3 and Xbox 360 was the true high-definition generation, but they had problems with overheating because they were too powerful for the time. And for the first time, both on PSN and Xbox Live, online gaming was easy and readily available to everyone. As to social media, it was really the born of big social media as we know nowadays. Everything was simple, just Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and MySpace. Very few people had the possibility to use them on their mobile phones because in that time few people had their early smartphones. Many of them used their computers and also digital camera to take the famous MySpace selfie, the first selfie. At the beginning of the decade, you would have needed more devices such as the flip phone, especially Motorola Razr, the coolest one, Nintendo DS video game console, MP3 player, the USB stick ones, but later with smartphones they became less used. MP3 players were very important in the decade, everybody loved the iPod, but few people had it. Apple products became loved by everyone after Steve Jobs' return, with that wonderful skeuomorphic interface like old version of iOS and macOS as Leopard. But the most beautiful thing was the Flash games, online free games that could be played by everyone. And thanks to the broadband internet adoption, there were some websites like the Pirate Bay and LimeWire where you could download everything you wanted, games, music, everything. The cars from the 2000 were particular because in that decade there were many bumpers and cars made of plastic. It was very easy to tune it and customize it. Also thanks to the tuning scene started by Fast and Furious and also Pimp and Ride. There were many very popular supercars such as the Bugatti Veyron, Lotus Exige, also the various Aston Martin from the James Bond movies. For the first time, many people started buying SUVs such as those big American ones, Ford, Dodge and Chevrolet. Also, the first time that hybrid cars were big successful thanks to the Toyota Prius, especially in California.